Hello, one and all. Mike here. I just got out of the movies. I went and saw the movie The Hill, starring Dennis Quaid, and to be more precise, it's The Hill, the Ricky Hill story, starring Dennis Quaid as the father of Ricky Hill, a former Montreal Expo minor leaguer who spent 4 years in the Montreal Expos minor league system, and it goes through his life as a young boy with a degenerative spinal disease and having to wear braces and being told he can't play baseball because of the braces, because of his spine, and how he uses his faith to push him along and pursue his dream of playing baseball, even though his father, played by Dennis Quaid, forbids it. He keeps pushing and pushing. His brother even tries to help him out. His grandmother, who was a real spitfire in this movie, really tries to help Ricky fulfill his dream. And he actually ends up going through his life and becoming the star player on his high school baseball team. He has relations with this girl who he's known since he was a kid, who, would always tease him, but she would end up becoming not only his girlfriend but his wife, as they would get married at home plate once he was drafted by the Montreal Expos in June of '75. Well, anyways, this movie, it's very good. It's very good. It, puts a lot of emphasis on pushing yourself even when others don't think that you can do something. When others say, because of, in this case, Ricky Hill's degenerative spinal disease that he's going through in his life, they're telling him you shouldn't be playing the game of baseball, and he keeps pursuing it. And his father isn't really too happy that he wants to play baseball because of his condition, but because in Ricky's heart, he's meant to do two things: have faith in God, and also play the game of baseball. It brings him at peace. It's what he loves. He loves both. And I really enjoyed this movie. I didn't know how I would feel about this movie going in to see it, because I wasn't really familiar with Ricky Hill's story. And, going through this movie, I got nothing against a movie having faith or anything. I think it's needed nowadays more than ever. And, this movie is worth seeing. This movie shows, and in the case of Ricky Hill, he got to fulfill his dream by becoming a professional baseball player. Now, there is a caveat to that. Due to his spinal condition, he was only able to play 4 seasons in the Montreal Expos farm system, but it just goes to show, you keep pushing yourself, you can fulfill your dreams. And I'm going to talk about this a little more during Sunday's Pop Talk. I've got a few other things I want to talk about during Sunday's Pop Talk as well. But I highly recommend this movie. This is really a movie that you should go see, whether you care about baseball or not. Baseball is only part of the story. What this story is really about is the human condition and persevering, going through trials and tribulations, and regardless of all the obstacles, being able to overcome said obstacles to fulfill your dream. So if you are a fan of real good movies, especially movies that, your main character is pushing themselves, regardless of what anyone else says, then go see this. I highly recommend it. I'm giving this movie an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. I thought it was very good. I thought Dennis Quaid was very good as Pastor Hill. I thought that the actor that played Ricky Hill, in his teenage years going into adult years. I thought he was very good. I even thought the kid who played younger Ricky was very good. The ensemble cast was very good. But again, this movie has a very positive message, which again is something we need nowadays with all the negativity that's out there. So go see it. Even if you're not a baseball fan, even if you're thinking, oh, Mike, you only went and saw this because you're a baseball fan. Again, that was only part of the reason why I went to see this movie. I went to see this movie because I just had this feeling that this is a movie that needs to be seen. So if you are a baseball fan, if you're a person of faith, go see this movie. I think you'll enjoy it. I think you'll come away with it going, this movie is definitely worth seeing. It's definitely worth knowing about the story. And, again, like I said earlier, the human condition. It reminds me. Star Trek. The human condition. The human condition lives on even today. So, go see it. That's all I'm going to say. I know I keep saying it, but go see it. 8 out of 10. Go see it. I highly recommend it. You don't have to be a baseball fan to enjoy it. You really don't even have to be a person of faith to go enjoy it. Just go enjoy it for the sake of seeing a great movie. And that's going to wrap up this Out of the Theater reaction. I hope you're all doing well. And I will see you all Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern for Pacific Forum for Pop Talk, where I will talk a little bit more about The Hill, the Ricky Hill story. So thank you all. Take care. And bye for now.